Okay, so I'm here for your transformational live video. Today, a little hard. I'm so sorry about that. It's okay. Um, I just want all of you to step into your truth and own what your truth is tonight. I think that's the biggest grace you can give yourself and give everyone else around you. Believe in that truth and own that truth and walk in that truth every single day. And I know that's hard to do, and it's very easy to say, but tonight I am giving you permission to do that. Sit with yourself and own that truth and walk in that truth, no matter what that looks like. And stop judging yourself. There are thousands of other people who are going to judge you every single day. You know this. I literally get messages about my hair across my device. I'm not kidding. How I need to change my hair color, how it needs to be something else, how I need to do this or I need to do that. And it's not even based on like someone's real knowledge of who I am, right? Don't give into it. Please just don't. Please, please, please. Promise me you won't. And promise yourself that you won't. When you want to make a change in your life, you will make the change. When God makes it clear to you, you will make the change, right? And that's what transformational coaching is about, and your life coaching and everything else that you do that has to do with coaching or that you experience in your business or anything else. Hair color is such a small freaking point to any part of reality. Seriously, seriously. And to harass other people about their hair color, really? Get over yourself. Get over yourself. For people who know me and who have followed me for years upon years upon years upon years upon end, know that I change my hair color all the time. And they know that I do that because of the job that I do for consultations and to make sure that I'm safe. So for any one person to judge me on what my hair color should or should not be or what it is, go screw yourself. And these are not words I usually use, but this is something I can honestly say as a coach, right? Get over yourself. Get over yourself. If someone really thinks that my hair color is going to deter people from signing up for a program or people not accepting me as a coach, I don't really care anymore. I don't care. This is part of the non-judgment of myself zone, right? I've had to change my hair color at least 20 times for the job that I do for consultations. And anytime I traveled, I used to have to change my hair color to make sure that I was safe and that I was secure. So for anyone to say anything to me about that topic, it's like a moot point at this point. It's like, get over your own ego. What if I went into a situation with no hair? Right. And we've had this conversation before with different people because other people have told me like last year and the year before, you should go back to this hair color. You should do this or do that. I'm sorry, if people are going to only accept me for one type of hair strand that I have, then maybe they don't need to be in my life. Because given the case that I ever came down with cancer and all my hair was gone, when we do have people we have consulted with and done transformational coaching with who have had this experience. And in my own case, I've had a history of cancer, right? Or precancerous cells and things thrown in my face with what that may look like for me. If somebody is that superficial about my hair color, I don't need them in my life. I don't. I truly, sincerely do not. And if that's the way you feel about your own self or what you are doing in your life, or if you have to put yourself in that tiny of a box, God's going to blow that box up, honey. God's not going to leave you in that box. God didn't leave me in my box with whatever hair color I had, whether it was in a box or outside of the box or not in a box or in the hair salon or wherever it was, right? God did not leave me in that space and say, okay, you're only going to have this hair color for the rest of your life. Actually, I had to change my hair color quite frequently anytime I did something abroad to make sure that I was safe, given the consultations that I do. So get over yourself and tell, and if it's not you that's doing it, tell whoever it is to get over themselves. Because God is far bigger than any hair color. And God is far bigger than whether people have hair or don't. Let it go. Let it go. If you like yourself with brown hair, have brown hair. If you like yourself with blonde hair, have blonde hair. If your job requires you to have a certain hair color, consider a different job or accept the hair color you're meant to have at that job. And I'm saying that because I literally did change my hair color every single month, given the job that I had at that time. I don't do it so much now, but I did do it then. So, and that's just about hair color. We've got a long way to go if all we think about is hair color. If we are so focused on everything that that's all it is, or that's all that somebody wants to tell you, or that's all they are concerned about. Believe me, I dated somebody who was a hairstylist and did hair for a living, and he was a nightmare. That's why we're no longer dating or together. It was a hidden blessing. If you're that worried about your hair, go marry someone who will do it for you every day. If you're that concerned about the way other people look, help them find a stylist to do their hair every day and know the ramifications of all of that is and the truth of all that. Because believe me, your hair color is not holding you back from being a coach to someone else, or being a mother, or dating someone, or your life path that God has for you, because God isn't that small. As in, God is not that small-minded. Truly, truly. And recognize and own the fact, if you're doing coaching, which I usually don't coach on coaching, but recently I have been because so many crazy things have come across my devices and so many weird questions have popped up. If you're worried that somebody's not going to like you for your hair color and won't let you coach them because of it, then that's on them, not on you. You should have whatever hair color you think you need at this time. Okay. And I'm speaking from experience, whether it's for my consultations or I needed a change or hair, like getting my hair done was therapy at some point, multiple points throughout the pandemic, right? When I was in isolation and totally alone. In half my videos, my hair isn't even the color it actually is. My hair is a different color because the lighting messes up the video every time, almost every time. Right now, it's more what the color it really is. But in the daytime when I record a video, it's not. And it looks totally different. And if I'm outside, it looks totally different. It's actually lighter than this outside. Okay. And in other moments, depending on the location, it's darker. So who cares? Right? I mean, this is the point. Who cares? God created all people with all hair colors and all types. If somebody has something knowledgeable to share with you or is talking to you or communicating with you, nobody cares what it is, like what that hair color is. That's a truth. It's, and in the dating world, it may be a little bit different. I will say that, but that's a whole topic we could go into a different time. I'm referring to like if you're a coach, it's different. Like you don't, this is not something that you really have to worry about. And it's something that people keep making a big deal about for no reason. Even in the dating world, the person that I'm in love with, they better accept me for whatever hair color I have. And if I need to change that given my job, they better be okay with that. They better accept me for who that is. And if I end up coming down with cancer, they better accept that too. And if all my hair falls out, then they should be able to accept that also, just like I would do for them. I don't have a double standard when it comes to that or many other things, right? Because that's me treating myself with human dignity, honor, value, and respect, just like I treat them with human dignity, honor, value, and respect. There's no double standard present in that. And if a coach is judging you on it and tells you you need to change this or change that about you, maybe they're not the coach for you. Maybe they actually need to step aside and get out of the picture. Maybe they just need to accept you for who you are. Just saying, who's your audience? Who are you really trying to appeal to? And what does that really look like? And is it really dependent on a hair color, a specific hair color, or it being perfect or wrong or right, or somebody telling you to take it back to whatever it was 25 years ago, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera? Just accept people for who they are. Accept yourself for who you are. That is my transformational live video for today. And this goes for eye color, right? It goes for tans or not tans. It goes for your nail color. It goes for the clothing you choose to wear. It goes in all of the areas. It's not just one area here. I promise you that. When I speak a truth, it's usually lends itself to multiple areas. I change my hair color when I feel like I want to, or when I know that it will keep me safe. And I could post 25 or more photos with different hair colors. Tomorrow, I won't do that, but I could do that. But I don't do that. And I do that to guarantee my own safety. Given consultations, I do. Not every single person needs to know what I look like with a specific hair color, especially if I have to fly into their country to make sure someone else is safe, right? On a high, like, leadership level. It's very simple. Very simple. So I'm going to leave you with that. But that may have seemed like a tangent, but it totally was not, because for the last 2 weeks, that's one of the things that is constantly coming at me from other people. From other people. If you feel like you want to go get your hair done, go get your hair done. If you feel like you need to change something, change something. But don't judge people based on the color of their hair or based on the color of this or the color of that. I could walk in the same room that you're in tomorrow and not look like me tomorrow. And it would still be me. And you may not know it. And that's the truth and reality. So own that and know that as your own truth. Give yourself the freedom to own that and know that truth. and to be happy in that truth and to live that truth in your own life. It's not just my truth. There's many women who wish to change certain things about themselves, including their hair color, right? Make it different, but don't do it because everyone else wants them to stay the same and not to change or not to grow or not to do this or not to do that, right? Limitations, limitations, limitations. Let's keep limiting what women can or cannot do, right? That's some people's perspectives. I do not have that perspective. I definitely do not. I'm more than happy to have any hair color I am happy to have when I choose to change it. And if that limits someone from interacting with me or being with me, that's okay. That's not my problem. That's their problem. I'm still the same person, whether I have hair or don't, no matter what the color is. And if they really know me and my personality, they already know that truth about me, and it's not even something I have to explain. So that is your transformational live for tonight. Ciao. And arrivederci.